Hello everyone and welcome to today's video, where we will be exploring the life of one of the greatest rulers in the history of the Ottoman Empire, Suleiman the Magnificent. Don't forget to subscribe for more history lessons. Each subscriber means a lot for the development of the YouTube channel. Suleiman the Magnificent. Intro. Suleiman the Magnificent, also known as Suleiman the Lawgiver, was born in 1494 in Trabzon, a city in the eastern Black Sea region of Turkey. He was the 10th Sultan of the Ottoman Empire, and he ruled from 1520 until his death in 1566. The life of a Suleiman the Magnificent. Suleiman the Magnificent, also known as Suleiman the Lawgiver, was one of the greatest rulers in the history of the Ottoman Empire. He was born in 1494 in Trabzon, a city in the eastern Black Sea region of Turkey, and he became the 10th Sultan of the Ottoman Empire in 1520 after the death of his father, Selim I. He was only 26 years old at the time, but he quickly proved himself to be a capable ruler. He expanded the empire's territories, conquering Hungary, Belgrade, and Rhodes, among other places. He ruled the empire for 46 years until his death in 1566, and his reign was marked by great achievements in many areas, including military conquests, infrastructure and administrative reforms, and patronage of the arts and culture. Suleiman was the son of Selim I and Hafsa Sultan. He received an excellent education, studying Islamic law, history, literature, and theology. He was also interested in poetry and music, and he was known to be a patron of the arts. The military side of Suleiman the Magnificent. One of the most significant aspects of Suleiman's reign was his military conquests. He expanded the empire's territories by conquering many important cities and regions, including Belgrade, Rhodes, and Hungary. He also fought against several external enemies, such as the Safavid Empire in Persia and the Habsburg Empire in Europe. One of his most famous battles was the Battle of Mohacs in 1526, where he defeated the Hungarian army and killed their king, Louis II. He also fought in the Battle of Vienna in 1529, where he unsuccessfully tried to capture the city. Despite this setback, his military campaigns were largely successful, and he is often remembered as a great military leader. The most significant battles fought by Suleiman. Suleiman the Magnificent was one of the most successful military commanders in Ottoman history, and his reign saw several major battles and campaigns. Here are some of the most significant battles fought by Suleiman during his reign. Battle of Mohacs, 1526. This battle was fought between the Ottoman Empire and the Kingdom of Hungary and was a decisive victory for the Ottomans. The Hungarian army was defeated and their king, Louis II, was killed. Siege of Vienna, 1529. Suleiman led an army of around 120,000 men to besiege the city of Vienna, which was defended by around 20,000 soldiers. Despite a prolonged siege, the Ottomans were eventually forced to withdraw. Battle of Preveza, 1538. This naval battle was fought between the Ottoman Empire and a coalition of Christian powers, including Venice, Spain, and the Papal States. The Ottoman navy, under the command of Hayrettin Barbarossa, defeated the Christian fleet and secured Ottoman dominance in the Mediterranean. Conquest of Rhodes, 1522. Suleiman's forces successfully captured the island of Rhodes from the Knights Hospitaller after a long and difficult siege. Siege of Agar, 1552. This battle was fought between the Ottoman Empire and the Habsburgs and was a key Ottoman victory. The fortress of Agar was besieged by the Ottomans, but the defenders managed to hold out against overwhelming odds. Suleiman's military campaigns were not limited to these battles alone, as he was also involved in numerous other conflicts and campaigns throughout his long reign. However, these battles stand out as some of the most significant and important moments in Ottoman military history and demonstrate Suleiman's skill as a commander and strategist. The administrative side of Suleiman the Lawgiver. Another important aspect of Suleiman's reign was his administrative and infrastructure reforms. He implemented many new laws and regulations that helped to stabilize the empire and improve the lives of its citizens. One of his most significant reforms was the creation of a new legal code, which codified the laws and customs of the empire and established a new system of justice. He also reformed the tax system and created new administrative offices to help manage the empire's vast territories. These reforms helped to make the Ottoman Empire more efficient and effective, and they contributed to its long-term stability and success. The contribution to art. Suleiman was known for his military successes, but he was also a great patron of the arts and culture. He commissioned the construction of many beautiful buildings and works of art throughout the empire, including the famous Selim I Mosque in Istanbul. He also supported many artists and poets, including Baki, Fuzuli, and Ibn Kamal. His reign was a golden age for Ottoman art and culture, and his legacy in this area continues to be celebrated to this day. Suleiman was also known for his love of poetry, and he wrote many poems under the name Muhibbi. His poetry often celebrated love, nature, and the beauty of life. Suleiman's personal life. Suleiman's personal life was also notable. He had several wives, including Hurrem Sultan, who was originally a slave in his court before becoming his favorite wife and one of the most powerful women in Ottoman history. He also had several trusted collaborators known as pashas, who helped him in his military campaigns and administrative reforms. One of the most famous was Pargali Ibrahim Pasha, who served as Suleiman's Grand Vizier and was known for his military and administrative skills. Another important pasha was Rustam Pasha, who was married to Suleiman's daughter Muraima and played a key role in the construction of the Suleiman I Mosque. A reign marked by strength. Suleiman's reign was not without its challenges, however. He faced rebellions from various factions within the empire, and he also had to deal with external threats, such as the Safavid Empire in Persia and the Habsburg Empire in Europe. Despite these challenges, Suleiman was able to maintain the strength and stability of the Ottoman Empire during his reign. In addition to his accomplishments, Suleiman is also remembered for his personal qualities. He was known for his intelligence, wisdom, and strong leadership skills. He was fluent in several languages, including Arabic and Persian, and was an accomplished poet himself. He was also known for his religious tolerance and for treating his subjects fairly and justly. Suleiman's legacy has been celebrated in many different ways over the centuries. He has been the subject of many works of literature, including the famous Ottoman epic poem, the Sayahat name. He has also been depicted in art and popular culture, including in the popular television series, Magnificent Century. His contributions to the Ottoman Empire and to the wider world have made him a beloved and revered figure in Turkish and world history. Conclusion. In conclusion, Suleiman the Magnificent was one of the greatest rulers in the history of the Ottoman Empire. His military conquests, administrative and infrastructure reforms, and patronage of the arts and culture have left a lasting impact on the empire and the wider region. His personal qualities, including his intelligence, wisdom, and strong leadership skills, have also made him a beloved and revered figure in Turkish and world history. Suleiman's legacy continues to be celebrated to this day, and he remains a symbol of the power and greatness of the Ottoman Empire. And that's it for today's video on the life of Suleiman the Magnificent. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and subscribe to our channel for more historical content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.